Welcome back, guys. So I'm going to be continuing on our questions Cambridge IGCSE exam, and I'm going to be considering question number 3 today on mathematics. And the question before us says that the diagram shows a right angle triangle ABC. This right angle triangle ABC has an area of 60 centimeters square. As you can see, this is a right angle triangle. It's a right angle triangle because it has an angle of what? 90 degrees. It has any triangle that has an angle of 90 degrees refers to a right angle triangle. So now it has an area of 60 centimeters square, and we are asked to show that 2x squared plus 11x minus 105 is equal to what? 0. That is the first question. We are asked to show that this expression can be obtained from this what? Triangle given to us. And you can see that this triangle has 3 sides, AC, AB, and what? BC. But we are only given AC and what? AB. AC is x plus 3 centimeter and AB is 2x plus 5 centimeter. Now, how do we go about this? How can we show this? Now, the first thing is to what? Recall for the area of what? Of a triangle. What is the area of triangle? Area of triangle is what? Half base times height. Half base times. So, area of triangle is what? Half base times height. That's the formula that is applicable to these questions. So that's why you must know the type of what? Formula that is applicable to each type of question. We also have other formula for calculating what? Area of triangle, but this is the one that is applicable because here we are given the height. This is the height and this is the base. Now, our base is this and our height is this. So by so doing now, we can now say A is equal to 1 over 2. Remember that this is area. So area is equal to what? B. What's your B? This is your base. This is your base. And this is your height. So the base, let me write this one as area so that you can easily identify it as area. Area is equal to 1 over 2 times base. What is the base? Base is what? Bracket open 2x. 2x plus 5. Bracket close. Multiply by another what? Another bracket open x plus 3. That's the height. So the bracket has already represented the word multiplication. There's no need for you to include the multiplication again. So now this is the word bracket. And don't forget that the area itself is given as what? 60. So if we put 60 here, let's write it somewhere here. So 60 is equal to, now expand this bracket. 1 times everything will still be everything. But let's expand this. Now 2x multiplied by this. So 2x into open bracket x plus 3. Bracket close, plus, we bring this plus 5 out, plus 5 into bracket x plus 3 all over 2. Don't forget the one has already multiplied through like that. So now we have to expand this now. Let's expand this. And how do we expand this? To expand this is to multiply this one out. So this one will be what? To give us 60 is equal to 2x times x. It gives you 2x squared plus 2x times 3. So it will be what? 6x. Now plus 5 times x, it will be what? Plus 5x plus 5 times 3 will be what? Plus 15 all over 2. So having done that, now you can easily cross multiply to save our time. So this one is going to give us what? Writing this one first, this unknown on the left hand side. So this one will be what? 2x squared. Now add this one together, plus 6x plus what? 5x. It was plus 6x plus 5. It will give you what? Plus 11x. Then we have plus 15. Now when you cross multiply 6 times 2, 60 times 2 will give you what? 120. Now because we are working towards this expression, we are going to rearrange in order to get what? Quadratic equation. How do you rearrange? You take this one inside like this. When this 120 come inside, it becomes minus. So therefore, we are going to have what? 2x squared plus 11x plus 15 minus 120 equals 0. Now, if you cannot, okay, let's write now 2x squared plus 11x. Now, plus 15 minus 120 is going to give you what? Minus 105. So let's check it. If you cannot do that one, you just press your calculator and press out. So this one is minus 105. So we have 2x squared plus 11x minus 105 equal to 0. You can see this and this. You can see that this and this now correlate. This here is correlating to what? To this now. To this and this is now correlating. So that's the what we are asked to prove, we have now been able to what show that this expression can be obtained from this what formula given to us. So now moving to the next question. Because of our time. What's the next question? The next question says that solve by factorization this quadratic equation. We should solve this quadratic equation using factorization method. You know, there are different methods of solving quadratic equation. We have factorization, we have what quadratic formula, we have graphical method, but we are asked specifically to use factorization what method, and that's why you have to be what careful and not to use any other method. So to use factorization method is very easier. The first thing is to find two factors, but before you can find two factors, you need to multiply the first term here multiply by the third term here. So you multiply this and this together. That's what this symbol is representing. To multiply this together, 2 times this will be what minus 210x squared. 2 times minus 105 is minus 210, then x squared. So the next thing is now look for what the two factors of 210. What are the factors of 210 that you can what multiply to give you minus 210, and at the same time add them together to give you what plus 11x. Now if you look at 21 and 10, I think 21 and 10 to solve our style will do these ones. There are a lot of factors. There are a lot of factors of 210, but it's 21 and 10 is the one that actually fits into this picture. What do I mean by that? Then if you use what? If you use minus 10 plus 21, because this one I put minus 10 is because we are working towards what? 11. We can even say 21 minus 10 will give us what? 11. If you cannot say minus 10, you can say 21 minus 10, and that will be easier for you. But because I want this minus 10 to come for, that's why I'm rearranging it like that. Minus 10 plus 21 will give you 11. Or 21 minus 10 will give you 11, whichever the case might be. So minus 10 times 21 will also give you minus 210. Minus 210. Why? Because minus times plus will give you minus 10 times 21 will give you 210. So what you are going to do now is just to include x, include x, not x squared. Include x here, include x here. Why this one will give you x squared? Don't forget it's going to be minus 210x squared. Why this one will be minus 10x plus 21x. Now what we are going to do now, since we have gotten our two factors that when we add them together we get 11x, and when we multiply them together we get minus 210x squared. So we are going to use these two factors to replace 11x. Use these two factors to replace 11x. So therefore the equation becomes x squared minus 10x plus 21x minus 105 equal to 0. That's the reason why I put this there, because of this. These two can easily look for the common factors here easily without stressing ourselves. The common factor here is what are you they have common. 2 can go here, 2 can go here, s can go here, s can also go here. You just have 2x open bracket. Now 2 cancel 2, s cancel s, it means 1x, x minus, now 2 cancel 10, it means 5, then s is gone because s has cancelled x. So plus, what are they having in common now? This one is 21. They're having 21. 21 can go here, 21 can go here. Plus 21, open bracket, x. Now 21 in 1 minus 105 is still minus 5 equal to 0. So having gotten this one now, you can now bring this 22x plus 21 into brackets, x minus 5 equal to 0. So therefore we can now say that 2x plus 21 equal to 0, or x minus 5 equal to 0. So 2x equal to, when you take this one to the other side, it will be 0 minus 21, so it will be minus 21, and this one will be x minus equal to 0 plus 5. So we have divided both sides by 2. So here x is equal to minus 10 and a half, and x is equal to plus 5, which is ordinary 5. Now, if you look at this very well, which one should be our answer? You cannot get you cannot get a negative answer for the side of a triangle. No, it's impossible. So the best answer to go with is 5. But since they put the 2x there, you are going to write both. This is minus 10 raised to power minus 10 whole number 1 over 2, and then this is 5. So, but in the subsequent question that I want to do now, we cannot use these negatives because the side of a triangle can never be negative. It will always be a positive number. So calculate the angle ACB. Listen, we are asked to calculate our angle ACB. Now, if I draw this triangle again, calculate angle ACB. They say angle ACB. Whenever you see something like this and we are asked to calculate angle ACB, they are talking about the middle letter. The angle on the middle letter, the angle situated on the middle letter. Like for instance, if I draw, if this is the triangle here, we have C here, and then we have B. The middle letter here is C, and this is the angle we are asked to calculate. You have to solve for. So now, to get this angle, we need the sides of the triangle, and we have gotten our x to be 5. We cannot use this one because of negative. So x here is what? 5. Then if x is 5, then what is x plus 3? Don't forget this is x plus 3. So x plus 3 will now be 5 plus 3, which is 8. So this side is 8 centimeter. Then the base will now be what? This is the height. Don't forget this is the base will now be what? 2x plus what? 5. Equal to 2 into bracket 5 plus 5 equal to 15. Why is 15? 2 times 5 is 10 plus what? Plus 5 will give us 15. Now, I haven't gotten this now. Since this one is now 15 centimeter, we can easily calculate our what? Our angle ACB. ACB is if you look at this is a right angle triangle. So this is the hypotenuse. You can use SOHCAHTOA to get your angle. SOHCAHTOA is trigonometry ratio. The trigonometry ratio abbreviated as SOHCAHTOA. This is a sine equal to what? Opposite over hypotenuse. Cos is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Tan is equal to opposite over adjacent. But now, which one is applicable out of the 3 trigonometry ratio? We are going to know by actually identify the angle we are looking for, and as well as the part available for us to solve for the angle. So now look at this. We are asked to calculate this angle. I've labeled it theta, angle ACB as theta. And then the longest side of a right angle triangle is known as hypotenuse. The side facing the angle that we are looking for is the what? Opposite. And this one is the what? Adjacent. Now, when you relate the available ones that we have, opposite and adjacent together, we have 15, we have 8. We know 15, we know 8. So when we relate opposite and adjacent, we have tan. So meaning that to get our angle ACB, to get angle ACB now, which is same as theta, we are going to be using tan theta equal to, which is same as, don't forget this is tan theta, this is same as theta. Tan theta is not going to be opposite over what? Adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. So we are going to now say, okay, what's our opposite? 8 over what? 15. So tan theta equal to, what's 8 over 15? 8 divided by 15 is going to give us what? Going to give us 0.05333 to 4 decimal place, and theta is equal to tan inverse of 0.5333 4 decimal place. So shift tan inverse of 0.5333. So bracket close. So what's the answer? We have 28. We have 28.071 degree. So that's that for that. So now the next question here says, which is B. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Triangle ABC. Don't forget this is triangle ABC now. Give it to us. And let's say this triangle ABC now is similar to another triangle. When I talk about similar triangle, for instance, now if we are given this triangle now. This is according to this one. This one is ACB. ACB 8 centimeter, 15 centimeter. Then this one is angle, right angle triangle, and so on and so forth. So this is 28.01. So what do you get for approximately 0.7, right? Or 7. So anyway, now let's say this triangle is similar. When something is similar, that is, if they have the same angle, not necessarily having what the same side, but the same angle, they're having the same angle. So if this one is, let's say is, they call it D, let's just say this is D, where F. Now they have the same angle. If this is right angle, this is also good. If this one is right angle, this one is also going to be right angle. This one, if this one is 28.0 degree, this one also is going to be what, 28. So they have similar thing. They have something in common. They are similar rods. Not necessarily have the same figure, but they have some properties in common. So that's why they call it similar what, triangle. So if this ABC is now similar to DEF, and triangle DEF has an area of what? Triangle DEF has an area. Look at the area here given to us is 93.75 centimeter square. And don't forget that the area of the other one also is 60.0 centimeter square. We are given 60. First, remember vividly, this is 60. That's 60 here from the question. So coming back to the next, say that we should find the size of the smallest angle of DEF. For you to even find the smallest angle of what? DEF. This is the smallest size of angle DEF. This is supposed to be smallest, but we don't know because we don't even have the sides. Although I told you that the angle may be similar, but let's see if that is the case here. They say we should find the size of the smallest angle of DEF. Now, to calculate the smallest side, we need sides. And we're not given side yet. The first thing is the four of us go and get the side. Look at these ones. It says that find the length of the shortest side of the triangle DEF. Which one is the shortest among these three of the triangle? So now to find the shortest side, there is something we use, the rule of a similar triangle, that says that the ratio of the corresponding side is equal, the square of the ratio of the corresponding side is equal to the area of the triangles given. Now, what do I mean by that? So look at this. This one have 8 centimeter. This one have 15 centimeter. So this side and this side will be similar to this. You can label this one as X and this one as what? Y. Let me label it as what? X and Y. This is X and this one is what? Y. So this is similar to this and this is similar to this. So you know how to compare to get this first side here. Let's take this one for this first time. Let's get that first side. We are doing this one first. So you take 8. This is the side of what? 8 over X. The square of the corresponding side is the square of the ratio of the corresponding sides is equal to the area of the triangle given. So the ratio of this side, then the square of the ratio of these sides is equal to the ratio of the triangle this to this. So what am I saying is that 8 over X all square is the same thing as what? The area of this triangle, which is 60 all over 93.7. That's what I'm saying in essence. So now, by so doing now, this is 5. Then you can say this one is going to give you what? 8 square. 8 square over S square equal to 60 over 93.7 what? 5. So to save our time, you cross multiply. This one will be 60x square equal to 8 square times 93.75. Now divide by 60, then you take the square root of both sides. You can easily take, but let me take it one by one because I don't want you to miss anything out. 93.75 all over 60. Then you take the square root to remove the square. Remove the square by taking the square root. So x will now be square root of everything here. So let's press this once and for all. Square root. Then you press this symbol to bring fraction. 8 square times 93.75 60 8 squared, you can see 8 squared times 93.75 divided by 60 is giving us exactly 10. Wow, awesome. This is 10 centimeter. This is 10 centimeter. Now, if that is 10 centimeter, then what's the next value for x? Y. You can also do the same for y. So what we are going to do is compare this and this together to get 15 over y all square equal to 60 over 93 point what? 0.975, right? 75. So you do the same procedure. Here we have 15 square y square equal to 60 over 93.75. By cross multiplication, we have 60y square equal to 15 square times 93.75. You divide both sides by 60, divide both sides by 6. This one cancel out. We have y square is equal to square root of 15 square times square root of 15 square times 93.75 over 60. So this one cancel out this one. So we have y is equal to, what is the square root of this? Just let's edit this one to save our time. I want to edit this. Okay. So this is 15 now. 15. So 15, what do we get? 15, then what's the decimal form? 18.75 centimeter. 18.75. So y is 18.75 centimeters. So these are the two parameters that we get for x and y. The shortest distance now will now be, therefore the length of the shortest side, the length of the shortest side will now be equal to what? It now be equal to, which is now be equal to a ed, length of shortest side ed is equal to 10 centimeter. So that's 10 centimeter. So now you can now calculate the angle here. But so how do you calculate the angle? Just since this is the shortest what side, they say you should calculate the size of the smallest angle. The size of the smallest. This is the shortest side. The shortest side has the smallest angle. Note that the shortest side has the smallest angle. So this is the side that is short. This one is 18.75. So the angle facing this will be the shortest side. The angle facing this side will be the shortest side. So this is the angle that we are looking for, that we are asked to calculate. So if we are looking for this angle here, if you are looking for this angle here, let's see blue barrier here. Like, okay, if you are looking for this angle, this is the angle that will be short. This is angle theta. So because this is shortest side, the angle here will be the smallest. So if we are looking at this angle, this one is going to be our opposite. This one is going to be our what? Adjacent. So using tan theta equal to opposite over adjacent, which is 10 over 18.75. So what do we get? We can even easily say tan inverse theta is equal to, I'm just skipping a step here. After you've gotten tan inverse of the answer that you get from this, 10 divided by 18.75. 18.75 will give you what? Decimal 0.5533. Similar to what we get there. I can see that we almost get the same thing. So tan inverse of answer of 0.5333 is going to give you 28, but exactly what we get for the other one. So 0.071 degree. So what means that this angle EF here is similar to this one. This angle here is similar to this angle here. So that's why they call it similar what? Triangle. They call them similar triangle because they have some things in common. So that's that for this, and we have come to the end of today's class. Please, if you haven't get this to, please let me know in your comment section below. And if this class has helped you or this video has helped you, do well to press subscribe button and notification bell That's our update on this YouTube channel. Thank you for watching once again. Thank you and God bless.